Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. This is a brand new start.
Yeah.
I see Shadow in the chat. What's up?
What it do, Shadow?
What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Oh, that's not even the right scene.
Oh, sorry, are we on?
Boom. We're in.
There we go.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's turn down the music a little bit.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is a new thing that we are trying out. Me and my boy Bigmikeswaggers. Did you whisper that?
I said that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you whispered. I gotta make sure, because, we're scufflings tonight, okay?
Scufflings, no.
We're scufflings right now.
We're scufflings.
To start off, man, I'm Justin, Justified and Meth. This is Big Mike.
AKA Bigmikeswaggers, AKA
Yes, sir.
Mike De Grande, AKA Mikey J. All of those.
AKA a lot of AKAs.
Yeah, that's me.
And we are, as of right now, nerds with attitude.
There's a few. There's a few.
As of right now,
there.
it's nerds with attitudes. Number one fan. Hey man, shout out. I appreciate you. You know I do. I love you, bro.
When I texted, we were talking about the names of this, and I texted you this. I felt so original.
Dude.
I really did, man.
The funny so chat. This is gonna be a poll at one point on, I don't know, I'll make it on Twitter or some shit. Should we keep nerds with attitude and just outgrow the rest of the nerds with attitudes? Which I think that is a fucking power move, bro. I think if we
100%.
just do that, that's a power move.
Yeah.
Or
We're already thicker than all of them.
true.
1000%.
True. Or do we find another name and we'll come up with a couple suggestions and then we'll make another thing. So
I have one, but I'm not gonna say it on.
See, this man, he almost got us canceled before we even started stream before. But anyways, yeah, we are nerds with attitude. This podcast, we're gonna talk about nerdy shit. We'd like to talk about. We're obviously gonna cover, me and his favorite thing. He has the Captain America shirt grinding right there, and you can see it in his mirrors. If you look really closely, you can see there's a panther. And then I got my woman, Black Widow. So we're obviously gonna be covering a lot of Marvel.
My woman.
Shut your. Why are you talking to me with your mouth moving?
I don't. Huh?
Exactly.
I don't know how else to do it. Can I just say I really appreciate before we turn on our cameras, you did like the iCarly countdown.
I know. So nice. Taste me could be so wonderful. Hell, we might even talk about iCarly stuff because that I heard. Yo, real quick, I heard they've been wowling on that show, on the revamp.
Yeah,
they grew up with us, and I like that. I actually like that. I think that's appropriate. That's appropriate.
We're talking about threesomes. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips
about threesomes. I think I saw that clip too. I actually think I saw that clip too. I was flabbergasted. But yeah, man, we will be covering. I hate to say this too, DC.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong with DC. Look, y'all see, I got Flash right here. I got Batman right here. Don't start. Okay.
Well, y'all know me. I'm not a big DCer. And hopefully y'all will be able to help me change that. But they haven't done a lot to help that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna. Okay, look. I do like their animated series. Their animated series better than Marvel by far. But I also really like sitting in a movie and just being overtaken with emotion.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to.
You don't get that from DC.
I'm not going to debate you on that point. The DC movies have been trash at best. Mm-hmm. The best one, in my opinion, like as far as the DC like extended universe that they're trying to do, or we're trying to do, I don't know what they're trying to do anymore. But the best one was Wonder Woman. After that, it was
Wonder Woman was great. I loved Wonder Woman, and I actually really did like Aquaman. Yeah, I actually really did like Aquaman.
Everything after that, or not after that, but everything else, like
pretty piss poor.
I mean, at best. Like,
and then here's the thing. Here's the thing. Snyder Cut was good,
trash.
But motherfucker, no. I'm not making it through no 4 hours of a movie. Wasn't it 5? Wasn't it longer?
It was like 5 or 6, and it was the. I don't care what anybody. You can fight me in the streets. You can catch these hands. The Snyder Cut was the biggest cap ever.
Damn.
That Snyder Cut was. I'm just saying, Snyder Cut was a cap, bro. It was overhyped. It was it to me is about as overhyped as some of Star Wars can be. Like the last 3 movies. I said that. I changed it. You see, we're fine. Overhyped. Like that part of the franchise, overhyped. Like I watched the Snyder Cut and I was just like, this is like 2% better than what we got before, which put it at like a nice 8%. So
true. But here's we'll talk about it in a second. But then we're also gonna, since you already said it, we're gonna cover Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars geek. I love Star Wars.
Dude, I'm not doing the research.
I love Star Wars.
I'm gonna do some hard research to be a part of that conversation because all I know is that he does not like sand and he massacred kids.
Well, I mean, we have a thing with the other person coming soon, so.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
So we can catch up on that then.
Yeah.
That but and then I mean, I also he's gonna laugh when I say this. But I actually would really like to at least get back into liking anime again.
Let's go! Yes.
I at least want to give it a fair chance. You know?
We will
want to give it a fair chance. Whether
yes,
whether I like it or not, I at least want to get a fair chance. So
you have to give it. Here's the thing with anime. When you try to start a series, you have to give it 3 episodes.
Okay.
You do. The first, because that first episode, a lot of the time, is super slow.
And I've heard that before.
It's like it's super. That first episode, Resident Sleeper, is super slow. It's like setting a lot. And even then, it's not setting everything because you're going to find out everything as the series goes on. But it's setting down a lot. Gotcha. But you'll get a few here and there that are like getting straight into it. I'm thinking about 2 like right now that's like by the end of the first episode, you're getting into it. But it's fire, and I'm very excited that you said that because I love anime.
I really would like to try to dabble in it. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna say this is actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is mainly targeted to my favorite thing, Star Wars.
Oh,
this is opinions. This is fun banter. Don't take this shit personally.
Nah,
These are our opinions.
You're ugly.
We're here to have fun and be fucking nerds. If you are fucking turning into this stream to fucking watch stuff about Star Wars, we like the same fucking thing, so don't fucking fight me for it. Now, just because I don't like the sequels, you can like the sequels. Good for you. I wish I did, because let me tell you this. I had a small crush on Rey, but I don't dig the character really. You know?
What are you talking about? First off, her name is Rey Skywalker. You need to say it with the full respect.
Stop, please.
Full respect.
Stop. Okay. I'm not trying to catch smoke on the first episode, okay, buddy? I'm not trying to catch smoke on the first episode, okay, buddy? Okay? I don't want that.
So bad. They were terrible. I don't care. I'll say it. They were bad.
They were bad. They're awful. Bad, man. I did not like them. And here's the thing. Maybe in the future too. I would be down to have people that like the sequels. Come on.
Facts.
Come on and tell us what they like, and we can have a friendly, nice debate about it. And I can tell you why I don't like them. You can tell me why you like them.
Facts.
And I really would like to hear, because here's my main one thing that a content creator said that I actually really like. Her name's Jay Stoobs. This is Jay Stoobs. She makes awesome content. She is not a fan of how the prequel fights are, which to me is kind of like, why? They are the best fights by a long shot.
Yeah.
And her thing is she's like, let's be real. In real life, you're not going to, a fight's not lasting that long. It's not that choreographed. My argument to that is we're already talking about people that have powers. They have the Force. I don't understand how it's hard for us to imagine that their senses are able to sense out the strikes or something like that. That's just, but it's a disagreement, and it's a respectful disagreement. I would love to debate her on it.
Every Jedi has ultra instinct.
Exactly. Every Sith does too.
Yeah, they all do. So they're going to be moving like that. They probably don't even know they're moving like that. But I'll tell you what they're not going to do. They're not going to do... Hold on. I'm going to show you what they're not going to do. You ready? I'm going to show you what they're not going to do.
True.
They're not doing that. They're not doing that. That was all of the sequel movies the entire time.
Okay, you are right.
Could have boxed them.
You are right. You are right. But you know what Jedi doesn't have instincts.
What? You said what?
You know what Jedi doesn't have instincts?
I don't know if I'm gonna like this answer.
Those younglings, boy.
Okay, buddy. Okay, dude.
Them younglings, boy. Them younglings didn't have that instinct. Master Skywalker. There are too many of them. He's the killer.
That's crazy. Oh. My man said I was gonna get us canceled. My God.
Well, that ain't too bad. It's all over it. What's it called? TikTok about how he slaughtered the hell out of them kids.
He beat them. It was like watching Superman beat up a bunch of puppies. They didn't have a shot.
Imagine they showed that.
Superman Kim just cutting through the. Let me tell you, the funniest thing you're ever gonna see is Robot Chicken. Maybe you'll remember this. Robot Chicken.
I remember Robot Chicken.
Okay, so they had a bunch of different themed, Star Wars themed episodes. There was one that was that scene, right?
Yeah.
He just starts to imagine. He's like, think of a happy place. After the kid says, he's like, think of your. This is before he starts cutting them down. He's like, think of your happy place. He's like in a field of flowers, and he's just dancing around with this, chopping off the head of the flowers.
So there's Star Wars Theory. He does these little animated ones, right? And he did one when Vader was about to die, and as he's dying, he starts seeing everybody that he killed because he's like, you're gonna be transferred to the Force, and so it has the younglings with the bat, like, we're ready for you, Master Skywalker.
You cross over. It's me and you, B.
And then it shows Mace. He showed Mace Windu like, yes, come here. It was so funny. So fucking funny.
I'm the only one in the galaxy. I'm the only black Jedi. Y'all only have a maximum of 2 black characters that can be allowed at one time in the galaxy. We don't need to talk about that. You gonna take me out?
And the one guy that could have been my son, y'all just made him a voice recording for Rey.
He's just a dude. He's just a dude. That was the biggest. I know this is supposed to be about Marvel. That was the biggest disappointment.
Oh yeah.
The fact that he's just a dude.
Yeah. I mean, most of his time was spent just screaming Rey. So.
Bro, I'm literally 30% of his lines, and I don't blame. Here's the thing 30%. With all of this, right? I want to say that I think Justin would agree with me. We're not blaming the actors.
No, I will never blame the actor.
This is about the characters that I'm I have your stream up on my other monitor, so I'm looking at that and realizing that that's not where I should be looking. Hi. So
You'll get used to it.
We're not blaming the actors. We're blaming the people that wrote them the way that they did.
Okay.
It was from I was minimizing the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
I will never blame the actor. Just like I'm not a big fan of the new Wonder Woman movie. Well, the latest.
Wait, which one your audio cut out?
I'm not a fan of the latest Wonder Woman movie, but I do not blame Gal Gadot. She didn't write that.
I got you.
So yeah, I mean, I will never blame the actor unless it was a good story and just not brought. They didn't bring the acting. I mean, that would be easy to call out, I guess. Well, It wouldn't be really easy for us to call out anyways because we don't professionalize in that field. But
what are you talking about?
We professionalize in that field, so it'd be easy for us to talk.
Exactly. Thank you.
But I mean, you got it right there. A little taste. That's how it's gonna be on everything. We're gonna talk about that.
I starred in a Cinderella play, by the way. I was the herald.
Okay. Breaking news. I didn't even know that.
The prince is having a ball. This is middle school.
Oh, okay. Also, I think something that goes into nerds is gaming. So there's some news in gaming. Sure. Me and Big Mike also stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Bigmikeswaggers and Twitch.tv/JustifiedMF. Make sure you're following. We will cover that. I mean, fuck. Zlander fucking streamed with Dr. Disrespect the other day on Twitch.
He was on Twitch. Yeah, I saw that.
Did not get fucking banned. And I think honestly, I mean, if we want to talk about that a real quick second, Twitch is going to have to do something about that because the thing is they're going to keep losing people because for the simple fact that they want to stream with Doc. And I'm going to be the first to say I think Nick's gone.
I'm still honestly when Tim had his announcement with joining the org, I didn't get to watch that full stream. But for me, Tim I was surprised by Tim's move to YouTube, just like I was surprised for his move to join an org. So I assumed that it was just like a really big business move, which it was, because it's not just him joining the org; he's part owner of it.
Well, right? This is why the org makes sense the org makes sense 100% because of him owning some of it.
Right.
Whatever the percent is, I don't know. To me, I think Doc says like Courage's deal was like 1% or something like that. 1% is still 1% is him getting like $1 million right there.
I'm sure that 1% can grow too.
I mean, they just dropped a drop that sold out in a day. They're making money. Him, Balky, and Nate Shot, they're making money. So for Tim to own a piece of Complexity, big. I think that is huge. Not to mention, I think he's gonna be able to get one of my favorite streamers in there as well. I'm gonna say that too. I think Cloaksy's going to
himself.
I think the Turtle Man, Cloaksy Franklin, is going. I think he's going to Complexity. And I will be happy to see that too. But yeah, it makes for a business standpoint. He's in business with one of his favorite people. I'm not gonna say it's his favorite people, but one of the guys I guess he would idol since he's a big Cowboys fan. Jerry Jones. Going into business with Jerry Jones. And I mean, I don't think that had a huge say in it, I think. But yeah, it's a big business move. Now on YouTube, 100% makes all the sense in the world to me about the moving to YouTube, because YouTube, his hours as far as just posting a vlog go now to his contract, I believe. So he doesn't have to worry about that streaming hours like he did with Twitch. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal because if you're streaming, you're not vlogging. And if you're not vlogging, you're also, in their respect, they're not going to do something fucking fun. Because, Tim's last vlog he just uploaded was him going to the M-Fam barbecue. That's fun for him. He was drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dude was drunk. So, that's a big, huge move for Tim, and you know, I gotta say it. I hope Nick stays on Twitch, but if he's securing that fucking bag, do it. You know what I mean? If Twitch is dumb enough to let him leave, like if it's Nick Merckx, you go and say, hey, Nick, we'll cut some of your hours down enough to where you can stream and then also vlog whenever you want to. We just want your face on our platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is benefiting y'all more than anything. That man streams to 50,000 people. He's done it on 3 different games too. In a week. So if you're Twitch, I mean, you ain't gonna listen to me, but you need to step up that game real quick. I'm just saying. But gaming. What else is there anything else? I think I covered all the main things we'd be covering.
Yeah, gaming, comics, anime, Star Wars. Yeah, that's about everything.
And the thing is, those, I mean, especially Marvel and Star Wars, those are going to be really big in the next few weeks. Especially What If is pretty hot right now, which leads us to our next, our first talking point, pretty much. So, Big Mike Swagger, are you caught up on What If so far?
I am.
I need to make a spoilers thing, but
yeah,
if we get in trouble, fuck it. I
mean,
don't care.
To be fair, on the thumbnail of the podcast it says "What if." So,
and plus, okay, here's my other thing. It's been out for what, 4 days now?
Oh, this guy.
If you really care about it, you probably watched it already. Gotta be honest.
People got kids, man.
True. Send them kids to sleep.
True. Go sleep. It's time for my Marvel time. Facts.
Yeah.
No, that's big facts. Go sleep.
Skip getting some booty for a night, and you know.
Oh my God. What's our first question?
Okay. What did you? What has? Actually, I'm gonna ask this first. What has been your favorite episode so far?
My favorite one would have to be between the Star-Lord episode, because it wasn't the last time we saw Chadwick Boseman, because he came back later. I'll rage about that later. But the way that they wrote him as still being like, even as Star-Lord, he's still like T'Challa, and just the essence of his character.
It's great.
Yeah, I love that. Like, they didn't change anything about it. I love that. And my other one, my favorite, because I think it's going to, I really do think it's going to affect the MCU as a whole, is the Doctor Strange one.
Yeah.
So in Doctor Strange, I believe in the Doctor Strange movie that we're gonna, like, not the Spider-Man one, but his movie.
I think even in the Spider-Man one too, bro.
I know, but I'm saying for it, if they said that his main villain is going to be Nightmare. I don't know too much about Doctor Strange, so I don't know who that is. But one thing resonated with me in that episode, after he had brought his girlfriend back and the world started like crumbling, and she realized what's going on. She said, "This is a nightmare." I think he is going to be the villain.
Didn't she, right?
In that she did. I don't know why, because I barely like pay attention to stuff, but I paid attention to that, and I was like, "Yo, I think whatever," because they're still gonna have, especially the way that the last Thor movie ended. I think they're still gonna have the last episode of the season is gonna be like an Avengers like level event with all of the characters they've showed so far. So literally everybody.
And we know that too. We know that for sure. The Avenger level type ending of that is coming, based on the trailers they've already thrown out. So,
exactly.
And I mean, that cliffhanger in the last episode was fucking.
It was also the only relevant part of the whole episode, if I'm being honest, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Now. Let me.
Yeah.
What you
what's
think about?
yours?
Hold on. What did you think of that episode?
Trash.
Trash. Damn.
Trash until the last 2 minutes of it.
So I heard a lot
I'm
of people were
also
like,
not
eh.
a Thor episode. I'm also not a Thor person. You like Thor.
I like Thor. I mean, I don't really care, but I like Thor.
The only Thor was to me boring until Thor to Ragnarok.
Hmm.
And I believe I read something where even like Chris Hemsworth, the guy who plays him, was like he did enjoy playing Thor until Ragnarok, and then like Ragnarok going forward, I really like Thor. Like I can't wait for Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
I liked
Ragnarok. I gotta be honest. The first two are
just the whole time.
Snooze face. It seems more like a soap opera than MCU on those two.
Gun to my head, if I had to recount to you like the plot details of Thor 2, just go ahead and just dig my grave.
I gotta be honest, I could not tell you what happened in Thor 2. I'm gonna be real.
I'm getting sniped.
Ragnarok was lit though, but
Ragnarok was dope. Ragnarok was really, really good.
So for me, I would actually have to say the same thing. The Star-Lord, the T'Challa Star-Lord episode, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome. I love that one. That one's my favorite by far right now. And then, Jesus, I just went blank. Which one what was the other one you said?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah, that one. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yep.
I think I actually like that one more than the T'Challa Star-Lord episode actually, because it had such a good impact.
Yeah.
And then the fact that he was so strong that he could talk to the Watcher. That was lit at the end.
This man literally was like, hey, Watu,
help me. Help me. Brother. Help me.
Oh, bro.
And,
yeah,
dude,
that
it was
all was fire.
That one, and then, as I said, I feel like that is that one to me out of the ones so far, besides the ending of the Thor episode, is the one that's I believe is going to be most likely translated to cinematic. And yeah, that one too. That one was just nuts. Now, to get back to the ending of that one, my man, Ultron had everything.
Bro, and the fact that it's can we talk about that? It was Vision dressed as
Ultron. It was
Ultron?
Vision Ultron.
What kind of power move?
So I think
man slayed the lion and roared his skin.
Vision Ultron don't give a fuck.
But here's the thing, though. I'm not completely sold that he's a bad guy. I feel like maybe not the next episode next week, or maybe it is the next one next week where we're gonna see his world.
I don't know. I
also, here's another question that I have. So each episode is its own universe, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be even more of it's gonna be really kind of, well, not weird, but like when they all come together, they're gonna be all coming from their individual universe. I just really like that Marvel is going forward with this multiverse stuff.
Yeah, I mean they can't back out at this point.
No, they're not going to. I
mean,
like
with WandaVision, they couldn't back out
it.
at that point. To me, actually, not with WandaVision. Loki, that's when they cemented they can't go back out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think them being all in the same universe is gonna be because of Vision Ultron. And I think that might be what brings them into the cinematic area as well. We already know it's breaking. We already know things are breaking.
Yeah.
The fact that he has every stone.
Okay, real quick.
That's an issue. Go ahead.
Did you see? I saw this, dude. This is why I love Instagram sometimes, because there's a lot more.
Keywords sometimes.
Sometimes, because there's a lot of people out there with a lot more time on their hands than I do. So they posted this one theory, or it's like a clip that I think it's like in minute 42 of the last WandaVision episode, and the last Loki episode link up.
Yeah,
Have you
because they
seen that?
re-edited. Yeah, they changed it. They changed the Wanda ending after Loki came out. After
But
Loki was
it's
done.
but just the because did you see like why? Because he's feeling her.
Who's feeling her?
Kang. So remember when Kang is sitting there talking with both of the Lokis, right? Just
Yeah.
talking to them. There is that point where
He pauses and then
he
he
pauses and he's like,
realizes.
I don't know what's gonna happen
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're saying the moment that she becomes a Scarlet Witch is
Uh-huh.
that's that moment where he doesn't know what's gonna happen anymore.
Well, she's next level powerful.
It's insane.
Like she's next level powerful. So there's no telling what her next plans are. Obviously to get the boys back, but
Yeah.
it's
I
I'm excited for
she
her.
she is going she has to be what brings in the X-Men.
I think so. Or I think Loki's probably already what did it.
I don't know.
I think Loki's already what did it just because of everything breaking. I think they're gonna use that as their universe coming to there. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's the reason why it broke. That's what the whole thing was because it was saying that at that moment where she becomes Scarlet Witch, that's the moment where he was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and the world started breaking. The line started breaking apart. It was the same moment that she became the Scarlet Witch. That's what the thing was theorizing. So I
we're gonna
don't,
have to
dude.
wait, man. That's the thing. The good part is we got something coming after the other.
Yeah,
Although I don't feel like Hawkeye's gonna do too much.